For the past several months, Connecticut residents have begun noticing inconsistencies in mail and package delivery. Some have found it annoying or frustrating when packages don't arrive on time, but for others, a late package could be life-threatening. State Senator Saud Anwar says people who rely on medications through the U.S. Postal Service are running into problems. One of his constituents reached out to him and said her medication is now weeks late.
What had happened in this particular scenario was this patient had requested that she would get her medications around the 12th of December. And there were 4 of her medications. And I checked this morning, one of them has not arrived.
Now, Senator Anwar added it's time to press the panic button on this issue. He says he is working with Congressman John Larson, Senator Chris Murphy, and Senator Richard Blumenthal to bring this issue to the federal government since the USPS is a federal entity. In the meantime, Anwar suggests working with your doctor and pharmacy to make sure you're getting your necessary medications on time. And if you are still waiting on your packages, we'd love to hear from you. Email me at brent@fox61.com. Now to